How you doing, everybody? This is Robin Williams with Empower Network, and I'm coming from my home here in Severn, Maryland. I just want to talk to you a little bit about why I started a company in network marketing. And the exact truth is that I consciously know right now is that I have no idea why I joined network marketing. As far as I can remember, I had a burning desire to have my own business working from home. I'm not exactly sure what initiated, what prompted. I couldn't even tell you what was my first business I joined with network marketing. All I remember is that for the longest time, since I left home when I was about 18 years old, I joined the military. I had that burning desire to make more income from home than people make in a year, more income every month than people make in a year. And I always had this big burning desire, and I probably had a desire to join a business before I moved and started network marketing companies, because I had previous experiences with small business management classes. And please do not be deterred thinking that you cannot do this, because I took classes before I was 18. Do not think for any reason that you can't do this because of that, because I spent the last 11 years not having any ounce of success. I wouldn't say any ounce, but darn near any ounce of success in network marketing, and before I joined Empower Network. So the exact reason why I joined network marketing and companies of the sort is I do not know. All I know that there is a burning desire for me to make extraordinary income working from home and helping others to do the same. Many people like you may also have that desire. Maybe you've recently decided to join a network marketing company, or maybe you had a burning desire for the longest time since you can remember, like me. But whatever your reason is, doesn't really matter at this point. What I'm here today to do is to present to you one of the top companies in my life, Empower Network. And the reason why this is one of the top companies in my life is because, like I said before, that I didn't have any success in the last 11 years. That's over a decade. And within a couple of weeks of joining Empower Network, I was able to I know I was able to generate more of my own leads than I have over that 11-year time frame. So that's a lot of that's a big difference over 11 years. And I'm not saying that I had extraordinary success over my last 11 years and I came into Empower Network and had even more extraordinary success. What I'm saying to you is I had close to zero success making money, zero success building my own leads, zero success doing anything that was close to being called doing a business within with 11 years of my life wasted on the internet doing who the hell knows what. I don't even, I think I don't remember network marketing companies that I joined because I don't want to remember it. This shit is ridiculous. Okay, so I joined Empower Network, I plugged into the system, and I started generating more success than I did in the last 11 years. Okay, now a little bit about my background is that after joining companies, after company after company, I would like to say that I was unconsciously aware of what in the world I was doing. I didn't know that I was jumping from business to business. I knew consciously that I was going to join the next business and this business didn't work and I joined another one. But I didn't consciously, I wasn't consciously aware of actually jumping in the business and going to the next one, expecting the different results, but I was doing the same thing, which was absolutely nothing. And I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I know there are people here who are not making money and who are digging in the ditches, building their business, doing what they have to do, and they're not gaining success. I know there are people out there like that, but me, I was on the exact opposite side of that. I was not doing what I was supposed to do. I thought I was doing what I was supposed to do, but I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do, and I wasn't having any success. And even the small little ounces of times where I was digging in the ditches and I was actually calling leads and stuff like that, It wasn't for a very long period of time. It wasn't for a period of time where you could expect results. So over this 11 years, okay, I spent the first 6 years not knowing anything, okay, not knowing anything about what I should know, what Empower Network is teaching me now. And I will admit that the last 5 years of those 11 years, I was able to become consciously aware of where I was going wrong. I was able to realize, okay, I'm doing this, I need to do that. Instead of doing this, I need to do that, okay? And that was more on a mental level, not really on advertising, how I should advertise, how I should go about things. It wasn't on the level as where I should advertise, how I should present, make a presentation in the video. It wasn't any of that. It was just how I was thinking. What I was thinking was so jacked up. It was leaving me in this loop. It was leaving me in this constant loop. And I don't know if you're one of those people who constantly go out there and you're jumping from business to business and you're expecting something different. That's who I was. And it was absolute chaos, internal chaos, expecting to get something different out of this, expecting to make money, expecting to help other people make money. And I wasn't doing anything. So after that 6 year span of actually not being aware of what I was doing, I was able to look and see what I was doing. And I'm going to admit something else, that I actually was able to see exactly what I was doing wrong with my thinking process, and I kept doing the same damn thing. Okay? Absolutely craziness. Okay? Absolute craziness. For some reason, even though I knew this is what I needed to change about my mindset, I wasn't doing it. I wasn't picking it up. I wasn't actually taking action on exactly what I knew I needed to do to make money in the company. Okay? So, joining business to business again and again and again and again. So finally 2012 rolling around. I'm in the military. I don't know if I mentioned that previously in this video, but I'm in the military. I've been in the military for the last 11 years. Okay? So I deploy. I go somewhere. I'm not going to really discuss this in the video for obvious reasons, but I deploy. I kind of dropped everything, just about everything in my life. All I needed to do was do my job, do a very good job at it, and come home. Okay, so I pretty much dropped everything. I pretty much dropped my, my actual drive to have a positive mindset about life, about other things, about businesses. I just dropped it all. I had no success. It was kind of like that dull feeling in life. I don't know if you ever had that dull feeling, like, I guess this is it feeling. And I came back home, and after really not participating in my life, and I don't mean like not doing anything, because I was doing stuff. I was having a social life. I was having, success in my career, but I wasn't actually participating in my dreams. I wasn't actually having a dream. I just pretty much dropped it. You ever just drop like dead weight? That's what my desires became. And I sat there and I thought, stuff was falling apart in my life. Ceilings were coming down. Literally, shit was falling from the ceiling in my living room. Stuff was falling apart. Income was falling apart. I didn't have much income in my entire life, but the income I had was able to, give me the house that I have here, give me the food that I put on my plate every day, give me the clothes on my back. I was able to live a what you would call a standard American life. But crap just started falling apart. I wasn't giving any attention to my business and my desires. And even though I didn't have any success in the previous years, I still had a dream. I still had goals in life. I still had things I was working towards. It may not have just always been business, but I knew exactly what I needed to do to attract the things I wanted to do in my life. And I've proven to myself again and again different successes that I could acquire by using different thought processes. But just for some reason, just by me leaving, I just gave up on everything. I came back, okay? Not really having much of negative thoughts. And that's a whole nother issue. Negative thoughts are pretty much something I battle with every day. Something that everybody battles with every day. But I didn't really dive straight into negative thinking. I just kind of let go. And what happened over time, I said, I cannot keep going like this. I was actually witnessing different things falling apart in my life And I want to just say mainly financially and then emotionally. Emotionally because you have this desire, you know you had this desire, and then there was nothing. So imagine your deepest desires and imagine nothingness. Okay. And that's where I was at. And so for maybe in the next couple of weeks of laying around, I had some free time off when I came back to the United States because of working overseas for 6 months. I had some free time off. I laid around, literally laid around like a bum. I don't think I've ever laid around like that in my entire life, okay? In nothingness. Watching Netflix, okay? So I started thinking, I cannot continue this path. I cannot continue on this path of nothingness. I cannot continue looking at my, little bit of things that I did acquire through the thought process, that I did work towards, that I do have my hard-earned money going towards. I cannot sit here and watch it dwindle away. So what I did was, for the next couple of weeks, I just sat there thinking I need something. I needed to be the perfect business. Now, over the last couple of years, I did realize part of my passion, and part of my passion was, one, helping other people, two, helping other people realize the true power that they have within them, okay? And three, the most important thing was to implement it in my life and to help people implement it in their life, because I knew that other people around the world knew this information, knew what they needed to know, and actually did not implement it like I did for the last 5 years of my life. So that was my vision, to be able to make money from home, to be able to help other people make money from home, and to be able to do it intentionally, and to be able to get off of our asses, and just do what we need to do to make things happen, to bring our desires about. So I literally, and here's another part that's like really crazy. I literally had this intention on my mind for the next couple of weeks, and I literally just got up. I decided to look up at one of my old sponsors' Facebook, and it was a company I joined right before I deployed. Not right before I deployed, but before I deployed, I quit on this company, and so I decided to go to my sponsor's webpage or Facebook to see what they were doing, and I literally was zoned in. And I mean, it literally wasn't that much that they wrote on their Facebook about Empower Network, but I knew that this was the company for me. For some reason, I can't even tell you exactly how long I read or read their webpage, or how long I listened to the video. I remember and wishing that, David Wood, which is the co-founder of Empower Network, would hurry up and shut up so I can sign up, okay? Because you couldn't click pause on the video. So all I remember is thinking that this is it. And I'm a big person on feeling. I always try to go off of feeling. And most of the time it does not deter me wrong. And if it deter me wrong, it's probably because I was feeling wrong. So I remember just wishing David Wood would shut up so I can sign up. That's all I remember. I was ready to jump in full force. So I signed up with Empower Network that day. And honestly, it has been the most empowering thing I've ever done in my life, okay? With the previous businesses, I've never got off my asses to an event. I've never, sat there and made content. I never made video content like I'm making now. I never made video blogs. I never made regular blogs. I never did I did probably article marketing, maybe one article, okay? So I don't know if you want to call that article marketing or not, but whatever you want to call it. I never did all these things that would help me move forward in the business. I never attracted leads. I never knew how to actually just go out there and buy quality leads. I was calling stale, old, crusty, rusty leads in previous businesses, because you're not really taught how to market in most network marketing companies. And so with Empower Network, what I really loved about Empower Network is that, one, when you come in, you need just a certain amount of things. You absolutely need a certain amount of things when you're joining a network marketing company. And that is to know how to market. Okay, you have to know how to market. It's the basics. I don't care who you are. If you're joining a network marketing company, you have to know how to market. Point blank. It's simple. And if you don't know how to network market, you have to find someone that knows how to do it for you. It's just that simple. And with Empower Network, they have everything you need to know on how to market online, on how to get your content out there, on how to uh, just let people see you, on how to advertise, on how to scale your marketing, on how to actually start leveraging the income that you have, which is so simple. Like, you just think some concepts are just uh, when you learn about it, you think it's common sense, but really it isn't, because most network marketing gurus or people online right now aren't doing it, and they're failing at businesses because they aren't doing it. And you learn all this stuff in Empower Network. So you need to know how to market online. And number two, you need to know how to have the right mindset. And if you're not a person to talk about the mindset and all this other stuff, I'm just encouraging you to try it, to try to think out of the box, to try to be open-minded just for a little bit with Empower Network, because this is the very information that helped me get from A to B in a lot of areas of my life. I have a lot of different stories that I will share with you over the course of my blog that helped me not in just business but in personal life. That helped me just last week, that helped me 5 years ago, that it just continues to be magical in my life. And when I saw that Empower Network was pretty much a company that, yes, they told you how to market online, but they also told you how to have the right mindset, which is absolutely critical. I don't care what system, what strategies, what anything you have with businesses, you will not be successful without the right mindset, point blank. And I learned that before I joined Empower Network. And when I learned that Empower Network was incorporating their information with this type of stuff, I was absolutely blown away, because this is my passion to help people realize their true potential. And Empower Network does it directly and indirectly. So I'm more of a direct person. And I'm going to tell you right here, right now, that you're not going to get the success you want unless you have the right mindset. And if you don't know how to have the right mindset, Empower Network will help you get there, no matter who you are, no matter where you are, and no matter what you're doing right now. We'll help you get there. And then basically, the right mindset, the right keys, or the right strategies you need to market online they're basically the two keys that you need to be successful online. Of course, there are other things that you need online and everything, and the Empower Network shows you that, and you gradually grow on to that information that you need. You gradually, it's like a snowball effect, okay? But a positive one. Sometimes we think of snowball effects and we think of this negative thing. I just had a negative snowball effect happen to me in the last month or so. It was complete chaos. It was ridiculous. But I had to continue with the right mindset to help, I guess, melt the damn ball. I don't know what to call it. But to help get me back to where I was at in life. And so basically, whoever you are right now, whoever I'm talking to on the other side of this camera, I'm telling you that Empower Network, if you're looking for a company to be with, to grow with, not just as a network marketing company, but to help other people. See, there are so many other people that I won't be able to reach. There are so many other people that I won't be able to connect to over this. And maybe I'm connecting to you. But no matter who you are, if I'm connecting to you, there's so many other people out there that need your help and that you will be able to connect to. So if you're looking for a company where you can help people, where you can actually do something with your life, okay? Empower Network is a place to be, and you need to join now. Just jump in and join now. And if you're looking for just some extra income online, maybe you're not all about the be positive mindset. Maybe you're just looking for a way to make some extra income. Well, just today I read on Facebook that Empower Network has paid over 90,000 people as of today. Okay, Empower Network as of today has only been up and running for 15 months. And there are not many companies out there that can say that they even paid 90,000 people. That they paid 100% commissions to 90,000 people. Okay, so if you're looking for a way to make a check, the system is here. It's a $25 blogging system, and people are making buku money with it. And I couldn't even I couldn't even really fathom all of the money that people were making when I was in Austin, Texas, just last month. We had people coming in making their first $25 commission. We had people coming in the last 20 days making $700,000. We had people who's been in for about 7 months making, I think it was 300 grand, but it was all types of income. The potential is definitely here with Empower Network. If you're just looking to make an extra income, if you're looking to replace your income and leave your 9 to 5, the income is potential is definitely here with Empower Network. So get in, get all in, join Empower Network. And I would like to take a team of 50 or more people with me to Chicago in April of 2013. So if you're excited about joining a company who has astronomical success, don't even know if that's a word right now, I just make up stuff. Astronomical success, we're going to be astronomical right now. If you're looking to join a team, the extreme team, where you have success and you want to be on stage in Chicago with a big check in your hand, I want you to click on the button and I want you to join now. I don't care if you're old. I don't care if you're young, whatever old is to you. I don't care if you're young, whatever young is to you. I don't care if you're black. I don't care if you're white. I don't care if you're Asian. I don't care if you're an astronaut. I don't care if you're homeless. We have all different types of people here making money with this company. And I'm ready pretty much to move mountains, and I need a group of people to be ready to move mountains with me. And hopefully I see you in Chicago. Just click the button, join now, do this for not just for you, but for your family, for your children, whoever your why is. Do it for them. Help other people all across the world. I'm looking to help 1,000 people by 2014. Help them make breakthroughs, not just financial breakthroughs, but any other breakthrough that they're looking and that they're struggling with right now. So join now, Empower Network. I'll see you on the top. Take care. Peace.